In the light of present scenario, it seems it just needs single tweet from a famous person to make a turbulence even in the world largest democracy. Here I'm talking about Rihanna's tweet on India's farmer protest. This is the tweet by Rihanna where she's claiming why we're not talking about it. But let's talk about it. So Rihanna, Barbadian American pop singer who is famous and has got millions of followers on her Twitter, recently tweeted that why are we not talking about India's farmers protest. So let's understand this way first starting from behind the scenes. So I'm taking it for granted that since Rihanna has given an open invitation to all to talk about India's farmer protest, she must have accumulated some kind of knowledge or at least a bit of expertise on India's farmers' bill. All these famous people and slaves, they have got their own PR agency, and these PR agencies are responsible for their public relations. So meaning is that these agencies are responsible for their social image and what are the things, what are the sites they should take and what are other activities they should make so that they can enjoy some attention. Here exactly, this is a publicity stunt by Rihanna and most probably it is by her PR agency. However, it's very interesting how people just take it so seriously that thinks Rihanna knows everything and she is famous, she knows what she is talking about, and this is why people tend to take it so seriously and so with conviction they try to stand their own logic on the ground of Rihanna's tweet. On other hand, this PR agency was really successful. In India, probably 2% of Indian population would know about Rihanna, and now after this tweet, at least 20% of it knows about Rihanna. So this 80, for example, I'm saying this 80% of reach, they just got it with a single tweet. And for a pop star, it is important that the more people know her, it's better for her own monetary purposes and interests. Now let's talk about the platforms who promote this. Here it's Twitter. This kind of social media is hungry for all this nuisance to happen so that one tweet by a famous person will invite other users to come and check what they have said, and by engaging with this kind of tweets or this kind of nuisance, these platforms gain so many users. Here they earn from the advertisement. So this is a win-win situation for the PR agency, that slave, and the social media platform as well. However, this is contrary to a country's international image, thus the soft power, because every country with a strong diplomatic hold in the international community has been working on their soft power. But this kind of tweet or this kind of nuisance play an opposite role of the soft power, and people who are I would say half informed or not informed, they just see the big names are talking about it. That means they try to define their own logic through the lens of that big slave. Point I want to mention here, India is consisted of 28 states and 8 union territories. Do we see that these farmers are coming from a particular region? I'm not talking about Khalistan, but I'm talking about exactly that region where there are big farmers who want to control the situation there the way they have been doing. So their interest can also be harmed if this bill is passed. So Rihanna or any other slaves who are talking about it, like Greta, don't they think that these other 27 or 26 states farmers are not farmers? The farmers are only coming from these 2 or 3 states of India. So if this is right what they are saying, then their support towards the farmer is very selective to these 2 or 3 states, not rest of the 26 or 25 states. Farmers are not eligible for their support because there are also farmers who are willing to have this farmers bill. And do we know, in October 2020, Canada, European Union, USA, mostly the Western countries questioned Modi because Modi wanted to support 6,000 rupees annually to the farmers. And along with EU, Canada, USA criticized Modi, asking for a fair competition, that they thought if India will subsidize their farmers, then it will be not a fair competition. Don't you think Rihanna should also come here and stop why these entities are criticizing India's help to their farmers? Now the point is of propaganda. This is why when they're talking about misinformation or disinformation, now this question is of narrative. Who has got the discursive power and how quickly they can spread their narrative soon and reach to the people, reach to the mass. And this is where we have to be very secure of, we have to be very cautious of. We have to make our own narrative with the right information that is there and according to the practical and pragmatic situation, not on slaves to it. So here I would really invite and request you all that to make your own opinion on the real facts, not based on someone's tweet, either Indian or international. Don't just blindly follow them. Rather, have an opinion but an informed one. This can come under free speech. However, the hashtags like Modi is planning farmers genocide, these are misinformation, because genocide is a big word and it refers to systematic killing of a community. I don't think it is happening there. Where was Rihanna or other celebs when Indian government wanted to help the farmers by giving them monetary help? So don't get trapped. I'm repeatedly telling you, don't get trapped in the opinion war. You have your opinion, whatever you want to have, but see the arguments first and then only come to a conclusion. Thank you.